I don't know about you guys, but I personally like my crazy people's logic to be consistent. I like people to be consistently crazy, consistently out of their mind. I can respect that individual because that's an individual that doubles down on what they believe. But when you believe this, and then somebody applies the same logic to something else, and then you disagree, I don't like it, man. Let's look into this video, man. This woman is out of her mind.
How old are your granddaughters?
They are 6 and 8.
Would you support them to get hormone blockers to become the other gender?
I would absolutely support them to get hormone blockers. The idea of one of my granddaughters learning that they're going to start having their period if they don't get their hormones blocked, even though they're identifying and portraying as a male, how horrible that would be. So yes, definitely.
If your granddaughter came to you and wanted to get a tattoo, what would you say?
That would be more difficult. I always told my 3 sons the one thing I ask is please don't get tattoos.
Really? Why tattoos?
There's just something so permanent about it.
Permanent?
It's pretty permanent. It's very difficult to get them lasered off or removed.
You don't think it's like permanent to change your gender?
Got him! You see, that's exactly, now you know what I meant when I say I like my crazy people's logic to be consistent, right? If her answer would have been, yo, I just finished telling you that I have absolutely no problem with hormone blockers, what makes you think that I'm gonna have a problem with a little ink on a piece of skin? Like, make it make sense. You know what I'm saying? If she would have hit it with that, I'm like, yo, go ahead, believe whatever you want to believe, man, because you're being consistent with your craziness. You know what I'm saying? But when you say that you're supporting your granddaughters to suppress their hormones so their body don't progress into their natural state, right? You're all for that. But a little ink on the screen, no. We're not doing all that. No, are you crazy? What's the world gonna think? Do you not know that when you walk in a room and you have tattoos, people negatively judge you? Like, they don't even care to hear you speak. They already have these perceptions of who you are without you even speaking. No tattoos. I don't want them out there looking like whores. No. But you can walk in looking like a man. Bro, I'm telling you, man, these woke people are out of their minds. That's insane. And the fact that she realized it at the end, how stupid she sounded, shows you that she's just going along to get along. That is not truly how she feels at her core. Those are not her real beliefs. She quickly looked like, damn, I just sounded mad stupid with what I said, meaning that her chip up here ain't really all that messed up. You know what I'm saying? Meaning that her logic is still intact, meaning that she still possesses a soul. The spirit is still alive within this woman, right? But this woke nonsense, you know, which has to be a spirit, bro. That has to be like a demonic entity or something like that, man, because once that latches onto you, man, that woke demonic entity latches onto you, bro, everything about you changes, man. You don't never make sense. You start jumping on board all these anti-human, you know, ideas and beliefs, which again are fucking crazy. The fact that these grown people, man, that should be illegal. These grown people are literally, man, taking these kids into these clinics, man, and suppressing their body's natural ability to be who it naturally is going to be. That right there tells you, the fact that they have to stop, that tells you that that shit is a load of fucking shit, man. Like, I understand there are certain people, man, that they're born, that they naturally developed into that. You know what I'm saying? Into feeling like that. I personally seen some cases in my personal life, you know what I'm saying, where there are certain individuals that were born, and as soon as they started walking, as soon as they started talking, as soon as they started to develop interesting things, it was all feminine. Like, everything was feminine, all of their interests, everything, nothing was pushed onto them. They weren't forced to think like this, like no interaction at all. Like, literally, they just naturally developed into that, right? I know, personally speaking, from personal experience, that does happen. Now, what's going on over there, I don't fucking know, right? But in situations like this, that to me is fucking insane, because people are coming over here, man, and they're brainwashing a lot of these kids into thinking like, no, you should be like this because it's cool to have a trans kid. That's actually dope nowadays. You know what I'm saying? You can make a lot of money off of a trans kid nowadays, man. Listen, man, I have a few kids in the streets that I don't know about, man. I'm crossing, I'm watching them, you know, from the internet, right? So I'm watching them grow up. So when they're of age and they come and approach me like, yo, like, I know you're my father, you was never there for me, you know, I can, you know, hit them with like, what are you talking about? I was always there for you. I seen your first birthday, your second, your third, your fourth, every birthday up until today. I was there at your graduation, watching from a distance. You know, you weren't wearing this, you were wearing that. Your mother's crazy. She put me against you. You have no idea what she put me to. You know, I'm gonna brainwash her. And then I'm like, oh, are you serious? I'm like, yeah. How else would I know all this information about you? How else would I know everywhere you've been, what you was wearing? She got a restraining order on me, man. I couldn't be around you like that, man. I took a risk every time I was wearing a disguise. You know, I had hair, I had shades, I had a full beard. You know, a lot of people thought I was Muslim. Like, I had to kind of go with a little Muslim flow at one point. You know, once I throw on the whole outfit, you know, to disguise myself, because if the cops caught me there, I would have went to jail for life. You understand what I'm saying? Like, your mother's crazy. And listen, I understand, you know, that you used to be my son, but now you're my daughter, and now you found me, daughter. I've always wanted a daughter. I'm gonna grab her, I'm gonna bring her over here, right? We're gonna go on the internet, we're gonna rekindle our relationship, and we're gonna become rich together. That's what I'm gonna do. But I'm just waiting till they're 18 and stuff, because, you know, them kids in the streets, man, they trouble. You know, you have a kid in the street, bro, they have a lot of necessities, bro. Gotta buy them food, you gotta buy them clothes, you know, you gotta pay for entertainment, extracurricular activities. I ain't paying for all that shit, tutors, because a lot of these kids nowadays be dumb as fuck. I'm not doing all that. Nope, I'm away at the finish line. I'm watching everything from the internet. You know, the mother doesn't know that that's happening, right? I'm still pretending like I don't know about that kid. But I know, fucking kid look like me, bro. Kid was born with no hair. I can't deny that. But yeah, the point I'm trying to make to you people is that a lot of these people are adults, man, and it's just fucking crazy to me how they're literally allowed to do this to children, man. Children who can't make basic decisions for themselves, man. It's fucking insane. And it's not as hard as a lot of people may think to push a child into believing that they're the opposite gender, because all kids naturally do this. You know, any parent will tell you this. All kids naturally, you know, play those little games. Like if it's a girl, be like, oh, my boy, you know, or they'll call you, like your father, be like, oh, you're my mommy. Like they play these little games, just teasing them and, you know, joking around when they're like 3-4 years old. So if the parent takes that serious and starts to push them in that direction, they can confuse the kids very, very easily, man. That's why they're getting into the schools with all this bullshit, because they know if they grab them young, it is very easy to confuse little kids when it comes to gender. Very, very, very easy, man. Their minds are so fragile. They're so young. They're so fresh. It's not hard at all. Like, these people are lucky the Broskee is not like woke, because had I been woke, the damage I'd be doing now, he'd be crazy, man. Turning all your kids trans, man. I would have been the principal, bro. I would have been their leader, man. I would have been like their president over there, man, in the woke side of the world. But the Broskee is a good guy. The Broskee's not gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Talk less, do more is an embodiment of the spirit that the Broskee carries, because around here we don't talk about it, we be about it. So if you want to help support and grow the Broskee army, the Broskee channel, the Broskee movement, go out there and get yourself a little water bottle, man. If you're out there hitting them gyms, man, get yourself a little coffee mug to remind yourself, man, stop talking so much, man, and start doing. You know what I'm saying? So if you have some goals you're trying to attack, man, and you want to attach yourself to a meaning that's gonna empower you, go cop that right now, man. The link is in the description box, man. Y'all see it below, man. Make sure you subscribe, like, share, and I see you next time. Peace!